Hello, my name is Campos, and I am honored to currently be your Director of Correspondence and to be nominated for External Vice President. This is my second semester, both at USC and in Troy Phi, and never did I imagine my life taking this path. As many of you know, I am not Filipino. So in coming to USC, not only did I not plan on joining a Filipino cultural organization, but I also never planned to be an intern for the organization, or the secretary, or to run for external vice president. But that's the funny thing about life, you can't plan for it. I had really only went to the bonfire that first night for free food, but once I found out how amazing you guys are, I could not leave. You have to learn to go with the flow and be open to what comes. And now I cannot imagine my life without any of you. You have become my second family, a feeling all of the candidates running tonight share. And I only want to do my best for my family. After reading the Constitution, I understand that the main duty of the external vice president is to maintain relations with potential members, general members, and externals from other universities. So I'd like to outline how my vision for the club will develop in terms of those three types of individuals. For potential members, I feel we should look into new options for recruitment. For the Club Fair days, we should look for ways to make our booth more interactive, rather than grab this flyer and come get free food with us. If we can get people to stay and have conversations with our members, then they will be more inclined to want to come to our meetings. We can set up 2 truths and a lie, and if they can stump us, they win candy or something. The point being, once we initiate a real conversation and they find out how amazing our members are, they will want to join too. For general members, I aim to increase the sense of community and family amongst us. One of the major concerns I hear from veteran members is that the group this year does not feel as united as the year before. And if the trend continues, it will eventually become Lions exclusively hanging out with their own kuyas and ates. That is not to say the Line program is not helping new members to adjust. We just need to remember to socialize across lines and be Troy Phi as a whole. If elected, I would push for more activities for us to do that do not necessarily involve parties or going to SC Pasa events. There has to be a nice in-between we can reach. As for externals, I will continue to be just as involved as I am now. I have only missed one SC Pasa event and continue to maintain strong connections with other externals, meaning transitioning to being a single point of contact for externals would not be difficult. From these events, I have learned the importance of a strongly connected community and how much we can help one another. Currently, we all know of a handful of externals who are just as involved in this club as some general members are, and I would like for Troy Phi members to have a similar presence in other organizations. As EVP, I would hope to increase that number from just a handful, fostering a better sense of community amongst the other universities. If elected, I solemnly swear that these ideas would be the first changes I aim to make. And from these changes, I hope to create a stronger organization we can all be proud of. I want more people to unexpectedly find their home here and get more involved than they ever would have imagined. Whether these people are currently in the club, part of a Filipino club at another university, or the many out there on campus who have yet to hear of us. I know together we can create memories that we never would have imagined we would have. Thank you.
Q&A starts now. Any questions? Joel asked me to ask a few questions to the EVP candidates. The first one is, what are some ways you would incentivize new members to go to external events and drive if need be?
I don't think we should bribe people to go to external events. I feel they should find it in themselves to want to go, or else they're not going to really enjoy it. I just think, as people who go to the external events already, we need to really share how much fun it is and how great it is to see all these new people and experience these new things, to get people to want to come out. And then they can fully immerse themselves, as opposed to like, oh, I'm just here so I can get this.
Is there any questions? Joel has another, oh, okay.
In your speech, you talked about having events that aren't just about parties or SC Pasa events. What kind of events do you have in mind?
I think we can expand upon TP Goes from just going to get food things to like just going out to places in the city. Like we can go to LACMA as like a group kind of thing, or I hear the Last Bookstore is cool. I haven't really explored LA that much yet, so I want to do those kinds of events.
Joel has another question. What is the role and importance of SC Pasa to the club in your opinion?
I feel SC Pasa is what unites the Filipino community as a whole. So even I have learned the plights of like the farmers and all the workers and stuff. And the unity clap is very important for all of us. So I feel as a cultural organization, yes, we do socialize as a family, but we have to hold on to the culture aspect of it as we move forward.
And how would you approach getting sponsors for the club?
I would look more into businesses other clubs are already using as sponsors and see if we can get in through there.
Any more? Oh, yes.
You said there are some EVPs out there that are like almost like the equivalent of like in terms of being active like as general members. So how do you plan on like not incentivizing, but like how do you plan on getting our members to be like that for other orgs?
I would hope that board would trickle down to their own general groups of friends to explain how exciting these events can be. And it's on us to get other people to come. Because if you're going in a group of friends, that's so much more exciting as opposed to like a car with 3 people, like, oh yeah, we're just going.
And any more questions, Christian?
So, as the EVP, you are the person who like kind of portrays the essence of Troy Phi to people who aren't in Troy Phi or don't really know anything about us. So your vision kind of has, or your explanation of Troy Phi has to be a little bit different. Like, how do you envision yourself explaining what Troy Phi is instead of other than just like a family?
I would explain to other people that Troy Phi serves as I don't know how to answer that one. I'm sorry.
Any more questions? Thank you, Ian.